Homes are taking longer to sell. It's the fall. It's pretty normal. US commercial properties foreclosure rates are spiking. What does that mean to you? Time to register to vote. If you haven't voted or registered yet, get that done. REO of the week, homes of Apple or homes for sale around Apple, Mountain View home of the week, and the 40 days on market report. Let's get moving here. U.S. commercial foreclosure spike in September 24 with significant year-over-year increase. This is commercial property, apartments, buildings, anything over 5 units or more in residential is considered commercial. We're talking about strip malls. We're talking about high-rise buildings, everything. Foreclosures are spiking high. Are they as big as before? Not as big as 2014, but they are spiking. Is this cyclical? Maybe. There's a whole reason behind it. It's because people bought into REITs and syndications for real estate, and they overbought based on what we call a pro forma. And a pro forma says this is what the current income is on this property, because commercial is about income property, right? You're a landlord and you rent it out to tenants, whether they're a business or to individual people. And the pro forma says the current rate says that the rent should be this per square feet or this for a 3-bedroom apartment. So you should get it up there. That means the current owner hasn't done their job in increasing rents, increasing value for those tenants, and making it everybody happy. So what they're doing is saying, our high-rise building is worth $10 million more than what we think it's worth. And people willingly buy it because they say we can do it. We can make those rents higher. We can do those improvements. And that's typically how commercial property goes. What a lot of these REITs are doing is they go in and then they struggle to get rents up, especially in big apartments. And all the commercial properties, sometimes they do it, sometimes they don't, and it's a big risk. So a REIT is basically a bunch of people throwing in 50,000 up to 5 million into a REIT. That becomes a deposit or the down payment for a commercial loan. You get a bunch of people together, put a down payment on, and then you get a bank to finance it. Sometimes those REITs demand not only payment, either monthly, quarterly, or yearly, but they also have to provide capital for improvements and refinance. Sometimes they can't refinance because now the market's withdrawing. That's why you're seeing foreclosures happen. I've been showing you this over the last few months. This is an issue. For you, this could be one of the cards in the house of cards that could collapse our economy. Something to be aware of. There's a lot of doomsday sayers out there, people that are saying the sky is falling. He's saying that the foreclosure market is going to start happening. However, this could be because the government and the policymakers are saying, let's just push this off. Let's kick this can down the road. But home sale foreclosures are down. Foreclosure activity decreases in Q3 of 2024. Why is that? Is there a shadow inventory of non-performing assets for these banks that they're not reporting? If you look regionally, the East Coast is fraught with some foreclosures. Texas, I see a lot of reports on Texas facing a lot of foreclosures, especially in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. You see a huge glut of inventory that's coming onto market. Is this something where it's happening all over? I don't know. Is it something that could happen to us here in the Bay Area? I don't know. We don't know that yet. That's behind the iron curtains, and we just don't know what's going on. But it's something to be aware of. Are you ready to buy a house? Are you thinking about selling a house? Is this the right time? Or do you want to wait until after the elections to see what happens? Is a recession really going to happen? Depends on who comes in office. We don't know. I'm not a fortune teller. So just understand that these are things that you have to be aware of. If you own a house, if you're thinking about buying a house or thinking about selling a house, they do affect you over a long term. If you're thinking about buying a house, download this checklist. It allows you to look at 5, 6, 7 houses at a time and compare and contrast each one, so that when you go back at the end of looking at 6 houses, you forget which house had a brand new kitchen or which one needs a new kitchen, etc. So that's something you can do. Go out and vote. I'm not telling you which way to vote, just something you have to do. We're citizens. Go out and vote. All of my family is registered to vote. All of my children are now over 18. My son, who's 21, almost 22, gets to vote for the first time. It's pretty cool. I'm excited. Home inspection checklist. If you're thinking about selling your house, get this inspection checklist done, downloaded, checked off, and start your honey-do list, start doing some minor repairs so that when an inspector comes through, he sees a clean house. Always disclose what you've repaired on your house. Make sure that you go through that with a fine-tooth comb and get everything done so that the inspector gives you a clean report. Don't do major repairs right now. I don't think it's necessary. This is Mantelli Drive, not my listing. It's in Gilroy. 5-bedroom, 3-bath, 4,000 square feet, built in 1997. Pool, $2.8 million. Let's take a look at it. I feel like I've been to this house before. I love the blue carpets and the blue. That's nice to have, especially on a super hot Gilroy day. No floor REOs. Chapman, is that right? No, we already looked at that one. I wanted to look at Vernice. Vernice is a bank-owned property, 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,200 square feet, built in 1965, $1 million. And it's in Park Pleasant. Oh, the airport's over here. Okay, let's take a quick look at it. This is going to be vacant. So it's nicely updated. It's not in perfect condition. You can paint it, but it looks like it's in decent condition. If you're looking for a relatively low-cost house, this is a good option for you. I think it's priced right, especially for that area. And I think it's in good condition. Let's go take a look if you're interested. This is Apple House of the Week, $3 million, not my listing, 4-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,900 square feet, built in 2024. Maybe it's completely redone. Let's take a look. This is a really pretty house. It's like a Rinconada house that was completely rebuilt to modern day accoutrement. Nice blurred out tripod there. Nice. This is nice. They did professional photos. I like that. And I love the fact that they have a floor plan. The floor plan really goes a long way because when people are looking at houses online, they want to know what the flow of the house is before they look at it. And this really helps you build an idea of what the value is of that house before you ever take a look at it. I just went and saw a house yesterday, right here. Did a video walkthrough for my client because he lives down in San Diego, and I did a video walkthrough, but it also has a floor plan, and it's very nice because you can actually see what's on the inside. He's looking for something with a side yard so he can park a trailer next to the house. And I showed him on the video where it is. So floor plan's great, but sometimes you do have to get boots on ground. And this is Mountain View Home of the Week, built in 1995, 2-bedroom, 2.5-bath, 1,250 square feet. It is walking distance to downtown Castro Street. This is standard 90s, early 2000s floor plan. It's a nice house, 1-car garage, 1 day on market. Open house this weekend if you want to take a look. All right, and then the last thing is days on market. 40 days on market's bumping up. So 90 days on market, and REOs are jumping up a little bit in all of California. San Jose, we have less inventory as well as Santa Clara proper, and the closed